What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we are going to be talking about the new dynamic duos that were added today in NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. So let's search duos by date added. Unfortunately, this only searches date added by the cards that were added, so it's not technically the date the duos were added. So I may be missing out on one or two, but as far as I know, the way I can usually tell is if you can see a dynamic duo logo here, it may be a little bit too small to see. Then it means that it was already previously in the game. If there's none, like John Havlicek, it means it's a new dynamic duo. But as far as I know, on this page, it's everything's on the first page except for John Havlicek. But also, there are cards in the roster update. I'm just going to go over the 5 of them really quickly. And they are the new cards that were released today in NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. They are the 5 new playoffs cards. And if you want to see the stats in depth, you can pause them. I'm just going to go over them quickly. George Hills looks like he's going to be a solid Ruby card. Not a lot of hype, but he's relatively fast. Decent enough on defense, can shoot the ball pretty well, but can't really dunk. So he seems like he's going to be okay, but not great. You've got Eric Gordon, who could end up being overpriced if not a lot of people are opening these packs, but could end up being quite good as well. Great open shot 3, although his release is a little bit slow. It is Eric Gordon. He's got 3 Hall of Fame badges, but no Limitless. But sure, look, you cannot have everything. He does a deep range Jedi, catch and shoot, and acrobat, which are good to have. We have got 3 new pink diamonds. So first of all, I'm just going to go over CJ McCollum. So CJ McCollum has got 97 shot mid and only a 90 shot 3, which is a little bit weird because like you'd expect a higher shot 3 out of a card like CJ. But he does have a decent enough driving layup. He has got 90 ball control, not bad on defense, but 98 steal. And he also comes with 9 Hall of Fame badges. If you guys remember 2 years ago, there was only a very select few cards that had upwards of like 6-7 Hall of Fame badges. And even cards like Klay Thompson, who were like endgame cards, only had 5. And now you've got basically every card coming out with 5+, and a lot of the cards coming out with 5+ that shouldn't really be having 9 Hall of Fame badges, but it's the only way of making them somewhat usable this year. And that's the case with this McCollum and a couple other cards, including the Jamal Murray. But anyway, not really complaining. Comes with all the shooting badges, including limitless range, difficult shots, hard to score. He has got a lot of good goal badges as well, goal or Hall of Fame pickpocket and teardropper as well. He's 6'3", so a little bit undersized, and yeah, it will be not a great card. 19 tangibles won't be awful. And then we're going to go over CJ or Jamal Murray stats. He's got 10 Hall of Fame badges. He's got even more Hall of Fame badges, including limitless and some other good ones. And I've spent way too long talking about these cards. Jamal Murray is just a better shooter and faster. He'll be a better card than McCollum 100%. And last up is the best of all these, Joel Embiid. You've got Embiid with 11 Hall of Fame badges and 87 shot 3. He's also got catch and shoot, pick and popper, and nearly all the defensive badges. And is a great post player and moderately fast. So Embiid's going to be one of the best centers in the game. And now we are onto the dynamic duos. So yeah, so first of all, we have got Penny Hardaway, who has got dynamic duo with T-Mac. So for Penny Hardaway, he goes up +4 in all of his 3-point shots. He also goes up +3 in ball control. The +4 3-pointer is big. I know a lot of people are saying that a lot of people are probably going to argue that it's not the most important thing in the world to have, but it's still good. I'd still rather that than nothing. Defense goes up a little bit as well, but there's only so much these cards can improve because, as you guys know, they're all so good just overall. But hilariously, he actually stays as a 97 overall, Penny, because I do have this dynamic duo. His T-Mac goes up to a 99 shot 3. He goes up to a 99 driving dunk, 93 on ball defense, 93 pick and roll defensive IQ. So improves by very little, but he actually goes up to a 98, whereas Penny stays at 97, which is a little bit strange. Now we are on to Grant Hill. Grant Hill and Christian Laettner duo. So Laettner apparently has gone up to like 70k. For Grant Hill, he goes up to a 98 open shot 3, which is absolutely nuts. Like, for Grant Hill, wasn't the best shooter in the world to have these stats. It's unreal. Ball control goes up a little bit, but he only goes up +5 total stats because, again, you can't have Grant Hill going up too much, otherwise he's a Galaxy Opal. For Laettner goes up 75 total stats and goes up to only a 96 overall. You think with them total stats, he'd go up at least by more than one rating. He has got a 92 off dribble mid, 94 off dribble 3. He also has got a 99 shot IQ, which is okay, I guess. Drop fouls +5, pick and roll, post fadeaways +2, passing's up a little bit. So yeah, the 3-pointer is a little bit, but it's just like a little bit better. But it's just like putting a coach on him. Even though, yeah, 75 total stats doesn't make that much of a difference. I want to see if any of these actually do make a difference. So Kristaps goes up to a 97 shot 3, plus 56 stats. He has +4 in nearly everything defensively. Plus 6 block. Unfortunately, no plus in lateral quickness, but a 90 driving dunk, which is actually quite good. Richie Guerin, it's hard to make this card much better than he already has been. He goes up to a 99 open shot 3, 99 speed, 97 speed of ball. And yeah, Richie Guerin becomes even better. But again, it's hard to make Richie Guerin much better. He was already so OP. Now we're on to Marcus Smart, him and Avery Bradley. So Smart goes up to a 95 shot 3. Driving layup goes up. And his defense goes up to like 99. But again, the +6 open shot 3 is the only real thing that matters too much. It's like putting the duo is like putting a diamond shoe on him. But trying to use a 6'2" 2 guard, really you're probably going to struggle. Even though he improves quite a bit in the 3 ball, a lot in contested 3. He goes up in driving layup as well and becomes a much better defender. So this dynamic duo ends up being like a 99 defensive duo, which actually could be really nice in game. And next we are on to Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway. So Alonzo Mourning goes up +3 in open shot 3, +1 in block, and +3 in offensive rebounds, only +7 total stats. Tim Hardaway goes up +2 in basically all shooting, +3 in 3-point. And even though his stats do actually improve a lot, he's still a 6-foot tall point guard, not going to be the most relevant card in the world in this game, which is a little bit unfortunate, but look, it's the meta of the game. It is what it is. So next we are on to Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams. So what I hope for this is that it just gives Montrezl Harrell a 3-ball, which it doesn't. I know obviously he's not a 3-point shooter, but just to make the card useful in game, you kind of need a 6'8" player to shoot the ball. There is no such thing as a 6'8" center in 2K that can't shoot that's been useful in history. In history, it's never been the case and will never be the case. Sure, he goes up 100 stats. He goes up. I want to actually check what his actual rating goes to. So centers, Amethyst. Sorry, I'm having a look at this on my console or my PC. 2 guards. Lou Williams. He goes actually up to a 94 overall diamond. So even though he does go up to a 94 diamond, it's not like the card still becomes useful. Like he becomes one of the still weakest diamonds in the game, and you have to use Lou Williams, who's garbage. Lou Williams goes up 3 in all his 3-point shots. He goes up 1 in speed. Goes up 34 in hustle. Like what difference does that make? Sure, he goes up 57 in total stats, but what difference does going up 34 in hustle make? Again, dynamic duo is not too relevant. And you're not going to see loads of people suddenly rocking with this duo. But, yeah, it is not ideal. But, hey, look, it's a dynamic duo. It's a dynamic duo. Like, there's not many of them. And it is one. So, we are on to the last 2 duos now. The Bill Russell and John Havlicek one. As well as the X-Man and Dale Ellis one. So, Xavier McDaniel goes up in play +7 in free throw. His ball control stays the same, so you're still going to need certain coaches to make a speed boost. He goes up like this is irrelevant. Like, yeah, he goes up and not +9 in certain stats, but this is absolutely irrelevant for this card. The way to make Xavier McDaniel, who's a beast, even better would be to give him an upgrade in 3-ball, or if not, just give him +86 ball, give him 86 ball control, or like even anything like +6 draw foul, +2 driving layup from 96 to 98. Rebounding, which is already good, a little bit better. Like, it's not that relevant. Now we're on to Dale Ellis. Goes to a 99 shot 3, which is good. 94 driving layup, and +6 draw foul as well. He has got not great defense stats that get a little bit better, so that's actually quite a big upgrade is the Dale Ellis. So Dale Ellis primary and secondary, 2 guard. But yeah, so not relevant at all. And remember last year, they gave Bill Russell like a 70 shot 3 or an 80 shot 3 with the duo. Did they do it again this year? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did the same thing again this year. Bill Russell with a 75 shot 3. So we're going to have a 3-point shooting Bill Russell. This is going to be the first video I get out. This video is going to be the first. This is going to be the first one I get out is this duo. Because we've suddenly got a 3-point shooting Bill Russell. Havlicek goes up a little bit. It's not going to make too much of a difference. Mid-range goes up a little bit. Speed goes up a little bit. Actually, +3 speed and speed up ball will help a bit. But, they did it again. The 3-point shooting Bill Russell. But yeah, so anyway, that's the video of these dynamic duos. Not a lot of them. Maybe the Smart and Avery Bradley one, I guess, could be quite good when the cards stabilize and go back cheap in price. But I don't think that there's too many of these duos that are going to make a huge difference. This isn't like 2K17, where a dynamic duo could take an average card and make them beastly. This isn't. You're not seeing plus 120 total stats. You're not seeing like major upgrades into the stats that really matter in game like you did back in the days of 2K17. So duos are just kind of just making them a little bit more solid. They make the players a little bit better, and sure, look, I'm not going to complain. It's better to get duos than not get duos, to be completely honest. But yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.